Today on behalf of Algoworks, I'm creating a video on creation of validation rules and verifying them in Salesforce. So basically validation rules come into picture when there's wrong data, when a field is mandatory, or when you want the data in specific formats, or any kind of condition validations. So at a field level, I'll be showing you how we can create validation rules. So when we try to create a new record, we see that there are certain fields that are mandatory. And now, for example, in this video, we will take university field to be a mandatory field as well when somebody is trying to create a record. For this, we will go into the setup. We'll name the rule name as university mandatory. So this is the formula box where we'll have to enter the formula. Insert the field for which we want to create the validation rule. So this is the field. Then try checking the syntax. No errors. Then we will put an error message that says that university is mandatory. This is something that we'll have to check every time you create a validation rule. Where, as a user, where do you want the validation rule to reflect, as in the error message to reflect? So we will leave it here at the field level instead of top of the page and try to save it. So now we'll go to the front end, try to create a new record. And since we've created the validation rule on university, let's try and check if it is working. Here, as soon as you try to save the record, this error pops out that says that university is mandatory. Now we'll go ahead and now we'll try to save the record, and the record has been successfully saved. Now we'll go ahead and try to create another validation rule for the accounts object, wherein we want any record, any account that has a revenue of over 100k, the ownership of that particular record should be determined. So go to the backend. So we'll create a validation rule over the annual revenue. We'll enter the name as account revenue ownership. choose if function here. Select the field, that's the annual revenue. We'll insert it. It's greater than 100K. Then the ownership is mandatory. We'll run this. Now we'll enter the error message where it says that ownership is mandatory for revenue more than 100K. Again, the error location, we leave it at the field level, which makes it easy for us. Save. Now we go to the front end, refresh the page. Now try to create a new account. So for this, we'll just enter the revenue as 110K and try to save the record and try to check if validation rules are working. Yes, they are. Just thrown an error. Let's check the error here. Now we get the error message at the field level where it says ownership is mandatory for revenue more than 100K. Go ahead and select ownership, private, something that I selected. Now try to save the record. The record has been successfully saved. So yeah, this is how we create validation rules at field level. Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment.